You really don't need anything to finally get started. You already have everything that you need. Everything that could possibly be what could help you take action is already possessed inside of you. The only thing that's really holding you back is the narrative that you have playing up here, thinking that you need to have X, Y, Z, all of this stuff figured out before you start to take some action. One thing that I have learned is when we finally go, when we stop waiting around for the weather to feel just right on our fingertip, we learn significantly more than we would if we continued to be that person who continues to wait. Imagine if you switch the mindset. Imagine we thought, how fast can I fail? See, that might sound kind of crazy. How fast can I fail? I don't want to fail. But the same people who avoid failure are the people who avoid success. Don't you understand that you have to execute, fall on your face, get knocked out, stand up, knocked down, stand up? There's no telling how many times you have to get knocked down before you finally can stay up. There's a guy, I think his name is Chris Williamson. I was listening to him and he was speaking about this same subject. He's the kind of person who had at least 9 businesses. 9 businesses where he went all in, and in the beginning he said, you know what? This is the one. This is the one that changes my life. But it wasn't. Then he said, you know what? Number 2. This is the one for sure. The last one didn't work, but that's fine because we already learned what we needed to learn from this one. 2 is going to be the one. Just from the fall on his face, for everything to fail completely. This happened 7 more times until he finally succeeded. You can take the same relentlessness, the same mindset, the same lesson to every arena that you approach life. It's very rare that you're gonna come out of the gate successful. It's very rare that you succeed without failure. I'm willing to wager that all of the people that we look up to, all of the people who are exceedingly successful, failed more times than they ever succeeded. It's all a mindset. All it takes is you to shift, to say, failure actually isn't a bad thing. Failure is actually not true failure. True failure, the one that we think of, is the one where we don't get up when we get knocked down. We quit instead of trying again. We allow the outside, we allow the negative loop inside, we allow the voice of weakness, we allow the poison to get inside of our mind and taint the narrative, talking ourselves out of the success. Not understanding that this is necessary. Don't you know that without all the lessons you accumulate from the failure, in other words, getting up and trying again until you finally make it, all of the lessons helped you and are the reason that you succeeded in the first place. Myron Golden is another example. When he first started his sales career, he was absolutely horrendous, horrible, so laughable. He went at least a year. It might have been 2 years before he got his first sale ever. So he went all this time without making any money in order to finally execute. And when he finally made his first sale, it was like the floodgates opened. Sale after sale after sale after sale. And the reason that he said he actually finally saw that outcome of being successful with closing deals is simply because he figured out every single way to not do it. Maybe that's the kind of period that we're in currently. Maybe we need to just go. Check off the list, each thing that we tried to tell ourselves, look, this is not the way, so we're going to write that off, throw that in the trash, now let's try this new thing. Until we find the thing. Maybe that's the point we're in, and it takes for us to go. We might have already gone, but then we stopped. But we can't stop. You don't ever hop in an airplane and expect it to take off, stop, then take off again. It's never gonna leave the ground that way. The airplane puts all of its fuel, not all of its fuel, but all of the power in that one go without stopping at all. They build up the momentum, take off, keep running up the speed. Before long, the wind lifts them up because they're going so fast. Imagine that's how we approach life. Instead of going and being consistent, discipline, and then stopping, discipline, and then stopping, we actually stay disciplined, stay consistent for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and so on. Who could we be? Who could we be? And on that note, I leave you with that question. Who could you be? I'll see you in the next video.